Hey guys, my name is Zoltan Bella, product manager here at Paradigm. We have some exciting stuff for you guys to take a look at. We're unveiling it for the first time here at Cedia. First product I'd like to spend some time on is the Paradigm Era, which is our first AirPlay full range audio system, compact audio system. We've made a couple of real improvements here on the AirPlay side, and one of them is AirPlay Direct. So you don't necessarily need a wireless network to connect to AirPlay. The Era will actually create its own hotspot, allowing you to connect from your iPhone or iPad directly to the device. In addition to that, you can have multiple units streaming throughout the household. You can have one in the bedroom, one in the family room, one in the kitchen if you choose. You can send independent source content to that with independent volume control as well. One of the things we tried to focus on the Era product is to make something that is simple for the end user to set up. Something that doesn't require them to dial into an IP address, doesn't allow them, they don't have to go and fill out all this network information. It's actually quite simple. What we've done is we've included a 30-pin connector on the top of the device, and the real goal here is to simplify setup. If you have an iPhone, an iPod Touch, or an iPad, you can simply dock the device, hold down a button on the back of the unit for 5 seconds, and it will ask on your iPad, you want to allow Era to join the same network as your iPad, iPhone, or iPod Touch. You simply select yes, and Era is now on your wireless network, ready to stream content to wirelessly. It is a full-range sound system, so really our objective here is to have something that could compete with the Zeppelin, and I think we do that very well. I'm excited for you guys to hear it for the first time. In essence, the system is designed in a way that we want to be able to get the richest sound out of it. So the cabinet is a little large, but still small in comparison to the Zeppelin, and we've gone ahead and used some really high-performance neodymium magnets, 4.5-inch mid-bass, as well as 3.25-inch tweeters. You can, in addition to docking a device or streaming wirelessly, you can actually connect a USB and connect to an iPad if you choose to play your content in that fashion. It also supports 3.5mm auxiliary input. The product I'd like to introduce you to is our H15 and our H15NC. These are final prototypes of our headphones. Our primary focus here was to create something that not only sounded great, but also had build quality that's going to live up to today's abuse. Most people are traveling with this type of product. We went ahead with cast aluminum pieces here, pivot joints that are really durable, it allows you to pack the device, or to pack the headphones in a lower profile. We have a really nice travel case with all the accessories. The battery in here lasts for about 50 hours, so we wanted to have something that somebody could charge. No matter where they're traveling, they have the ability to use the noise canceling feature. But one of the major issues with noise canceling headphones today is that when the battery dies, you simply cannot use the headphone. So we've bypassed that. There's a little switch that allows you to initiate the noise canceling feature on or off. With it on, you have dual microphones working to monitor the outside environment and send the opposite noise cancellation curve into the headphone to quiet the environment for you. If you shut it off, you can use them as passive headphones. Mini USB to charge the device. Again, 50 hours of battery usage and only 2 hours of charge time. So it's a rapid charge technology, very rare within the industry today. On the passive headphone side, we have the H15. So this is a similar design. We went with plastic enclosure here, but in essence, the fidelity is slightly different. We're using a different acoustic platform than we are on this guy here, but without the noise canceling feature. These guys will come in at $199, and the H15NC will come in at $299. So I know you guys are familiar with our E-Series, but we've made a couple of improvements. We still have the E1, but now we have the E2i and the E3i. What we've done here is we integrated Apple Control Talk for both iPod, iPhone, and iPad. Your interface module is slightly different than what you notice on the previous E-Series. What we've done is added 3-button control, so you have the ability to increase volume up and down, you have the ability to change tracks, and you also have the ability to do voice commands through your smartphone. We've made some slight modifications to the acoustic curve and some modifications to the packaging to help get the differentiation of the product across. These products will be available within the next couple of months, and hopefully we'll have them available for the holiday selling season. It's the same great sound you would expect from the E-Series, the same great build quality, but now you have full Apple control and Apple support.
How about the display?
This is the POP display that dealers will be receiving. It is in its prototype stage. This will allow dealers to present the product in a way having the clear differentiation across the board, and simply allows the user to connect their source. We will have earbuds, replacement ear tips supplied, so that you can set up your own little listening station within your store. And these displays will be included with orders of an X quantity. That is yet to be finalized, but this display will be hitting stores within the next month or two.
Okay. So we're really excited about this next product. This is the soundtrack system. You guys have asked for an active soundbar for quite some time now, and it's finally being delivered. This product will be shipping within the next month and a half. Its retail price point is $7.99. We have a low-profile, fully active soundbar. It's a 2.1 configuration with wireless subwoofer. Now, what we wanted to do here was create a low-profile subwoofer that allows the user with the ultimate placement flexibility. It can be standing up vertical in its included cradle, or you can attach feet and actually slide it into an audio rack, an open slot. It's about the standard size of an AV receiver, and in addition to that, because it's wireless, you can move it to the back of the room and actually slide it in underneath the couch. One of the things we focused on here was fidelity. We wanted energy. We went ahead and we brought in most of the soundbars that are out on the market today, evaluated them, and one of the things we noticed is that they really lack in MOL performance. We really wanted something that can fill an average size room, but also something that fits secondary listening applications like a bedroom, for example. In addition to that, we've gone ahead and implemented IR learning capability. So it does ship with a standard credit card remote control, but it does have a couple of onboard user interface buttons here. Power on and off, source select, the ability to sync to the subwoofer, and volume up and down and mute. So it's super simple to learn this into any television set remote. You don't need to learn in any codes. You don't need to go through any of these complicated IR databases to get this information. All you simply do is hold the button down for 5 seconds. The front LED on the unit will blink. You then pick up any remote, whether it's an old receiver remote, a television remote, or a set-top box remote. You press the corresponding button on the remote, and it will automatically have the soundbar react to that IR command from the remote control. So this makes it simple, and it makes it easy for somebody to use a single remote to operate their entire system. Connectivity here is fiber optic input, and you also have analog input as well as 3.5mm input. The goal here is to have the user connect to the television set and then run a fiber out or an analog out from the television set into the soundbar. The sub content will be wirelessly transmitted to the soundtrack subwoofer. With the soundbar nature, we also wanted to give dealers a slightly more flexible solution, something in a 2.1 configuration that featured satellites and a subwoofer. We actually worked with Apple in this on this project for approximately a year or so. It'll be shipping in mid-September, and it will be available on the Apple Store. As you can notice, the interface module here is sized to accommodate an Apple TV. This was a direct request from them because they're seeing Apple TV as becoming a primary driver in the home theater space. So they wanted something that was not only easy to set up for the average user, something that sounded great, and would really put products like the Bose Cinemate to shame. So what we've really done here is we've created this little interface module. As you can see, simple IR with some Paradigm branding. You have analog input. You have an RJ45 connector that connects to your subwoofer, which houses all of the electronics, including amplification for the bookshelf speakers. And you also have a digital input. So same sort of connection from your television set. All sources go to the television set. Television comes down via analog or digital into our interface module, and this sends that information down to our subwoofer. Standard credit card remote included in this. On the satellite side, what we've done is we've taken the award-winning Millennia 1 and we've adapted it to a more cost-effective design. So we went ahead with a cloth grille, same acoustic platform that you would find in the Millennia 1, but we've changed the cabinet to a plastic enclosure and a beautiful high-gloss black finish. It's actually a polycarbonate enclosure, so if you take a look at the lines on it, it's really, really clean, really detailed. It has really nice lines, really clean edges. The base is a cast aluminum, it's a cast zinc base, and if you take a look at it, it actually resembles that of an Apple base on their monitors. So this is a perfect device that can be used around the television set, or it can actually be connected to a computer if you choose. On the subwoofer side, we also have a low-profile design. It's a front-ported design with a side 8-inch driver. You can see here. Included with the cradle, or you can attach feet to, again, slide it underneath your credenza or hide it behind your couch. All the connections come from this guy here. It's about 100 watts on the subwoofer and 50 watts per satellite.
product we're extremely excited about. If you don't already know, we're celebrating our 30th anniversary here at Paradigm, so we wanted to do something special for the dealers. We wanted to get them something that truly was limited edition, something that caused a little bit of stir in the industry. So what we've done here is we've completely redesigned the cabinet. This is, if you look at it, it's very similar to our studio cabinet. This cabinet's manufactured 100% in-house in our Mississauga manufacturing facility, but we've cleaned it up. We've really listened to what the dealers are saying about having our extremely modular approach when it comes to our front baffle. So we've decided to take the same cast aluminum baskets, but recess them into the front baffle. We've completely blacked out the system. We have a carbon aluminum mid-base on this guy and a carbon aluminum mid-range on the floor stander. So this is the inspiration, and then we have the celebration on our floor stand. If you look at the stand as well, we have beautiful chrome base, outrigger feet that are completely adjustable, and it's a beautiful magnetic grille that snaps right into place. As you can see, there's no fasteners. Everything's been cleaned up on the front of the front baffle. And if we circle to the back terminal cup, we've also cleaned that up as well. This is a laser cut cast base. We've got upgraded binding posts. Really trying to improve the overall appearance of studio in this. On the celebration side, you have a full floor stander, very similar to your Studio 100, but what we've done here is added our patented corrugated surround technology, getting about 3 dB more output, as well as including a revised version of the beryllium tweeter that you find in Signature. If you look, the bottom of the cabinet is complemented with a beautiful laser cut carbon plinth with the same terminal cup treatment around the back. Now, this product will be built in limited production runs. Once they're gone, they are gone. We will not be building anymore. As you can tell, they are serialized on the back of the unit, so you can truly sell your customer something special that nobody else will have.